Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and you just answer them how you like. So this is my topic I chose was love. Do you think true love exists?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think that you can find true love when you're like young at this age? Do you think that's really true love?
No.
So you don't think that if you're like in high school or something and you meet this guy and you guys are together for 3 years and you like honestly love him, you don't think that's really true love?
No, you haven't experienced enough like things in your life to know what true love is.
Why do you say that? Like, what makes being an adult and in love different than being a kid and in love?
Because when you're an adult, you can experience more relationships and you can experience the ups and downs and you know more about life.
Okay. Okay, is there a difference between loving someone and being in love with someone?
Yes.
Okay, what's that difference to you?
Okay, well, loving someone is like you really care about them, and being in love with someone is just like, I guess, materialistic kind of thing.
So like being
like in love is like something you think.
Yeah, so like in love is, you think it's materialistic, but
No.
It's a person. How do you think it's materialistic?
No, like being in love is just something you think, and just something that you just kind of like, I don't know, you just think that, and then being like when you love someone, it's like when you really care about them.
Okay, do you think like when someone says I love you, not like love you but like I love you, do you think that's like a serious thing to say, or is it just like a sentence that doesn't really have meaning, that's not like serious?
I think it's a serious thing to say.
So if like you were with this guy, like if you were like with a guy for like 3 months, he's like I love you, would you be like no you don't, or would you be like I love you too?
You're like, no you don't.
You just would be like, so you don't think that like saying I love you is just a temporary thing? Like you think it's like something that you have to wait for? You think it's like a special thing if someone says it to you? Okay. So like, do you think that like since you're like going into high school, do you think that if you met someone, not your freshman year, but like when you're my age, and you guys got together and you stayed together until like you guys left for college and like you were together for a long period of your life, at a certain point would you think that maybe like this is true love, or would you still keep the same idea that I'm young, I don't think this is real?
Well, if I'm going to college and I'm an adult, so yeah.
So you
could love him.
But you wouldn't have gone through experiences because you've been with the same guy. But you're saying that when you said earlier that if you were an adult, it'd be a going through experiences, but you'd still be with the same guy, so the experiences would be
Well, it depends on who it is.
It'd be someone you loved. Oh my god. Okay. So what was my other question? Do you think have you ever like? No, never mind. What do you think it's like to be in love, since you're like 13 and you don't think you've really experienced a relationship yet, unless you haven't told me, but what do you think it's like to be in love?
I don't know, when you really care about someone and you're able to like put yourself, your needs behind their needs, so like they come first.
You mean their needs before your needs?
I said behind.
Yeah, no one says that. Okay, have you ever wanted to be in love? Like, is that something, like, you imagine yourself doing when you're growing up? It's, like,
well, yeah, if I get married.
So, like, you want to get married and you want to be in love. Like, that's a goal in life.
Yeah.
Like, so that's important to you, is being in love?
Yeah.
Or is it being happy and finding someone that makes you happy? Or is it just...
both.
It's both. So you want to be in love and you want to have that materialistic thing, but you also want to love someone and you just want to be happy. So... you think that so you're saying that, like, in order to be happy, you have to be in love?
I want to be in a happy relationship where I love someone.
Okay, but is that, like, if you're not in a relationship, are you still going to be happy in your life?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to get lonely?
No.
Oh. Do you think some people don't know what love is? Like...
well, yeah.
You think that some people think they're in love and they're really not?
Yeah. Happens all the time when people who are really young, they get married when they're like like 18.
And then they regret it later. Like Teen Mom. Yeah. I feel it. Okay, we're good. Thanks. Bye.